guys like and subscribe, by the way, because you guys are all awesome. I never thought I would actually get this far for YouTube in the matter of 2 or 3 weeks. Anyways, I just wanted to say, I don't like the way I did the Deku, what if Deku was abandoned. So I'm doing a new what if. It's what if Deku was Spiderman / a vigilante. Because other people make him like an actual hero. It's not cool. I don't like that. So, anyways, so we start this off when Deku is around 3. So, Inko and Hisashi take Izuku to a science lab. And there was a radiation beam, like, the one from Spider-Man. And a spider goes through it, and it bites Izuku. And he says, "Ow!" And he slaps it off of his hand. And Inko is worried about him, and so is Hisashi. So they take him home, but since nothing happens to him, nothing really bad happens to him. And I'm not making any of the symptoms, like the Spider-Man thing, show up until... Anyways, so 1 year time skip. Now Deku is 4. They're about to go to the quirk doctor. So they go to the quirk doctor, and quirk doctor says, "Inko, Hisashi, unfortunately, your son is quirkless, but your son is quirkless." And they start crying, but then he goes, "But we need to put him in some kind of safe environment, by the way." "Why?" "By the looks of it, his body is full of radiation. Has he been in close contact with any radiation or anything like that? Do you guys live near like a power plant or anything?" "No, our son does not. I think the closest thing he's gotten to radiation was a controlled radiation beam at a science lab we went to about a year ago." "Did anything happen at that science lab?" "Yes, a spider bit him." "Is there a possibility chance that the spider was radioactive?" "We don't know." "It doesn't matter. By the looks of it, the radiation is under a stable condition inside of your son's body. It shouldn't affect his body in any way, shape, or form, but if anything does start to affect his body, please go to an actual doctor, hospital, and so they know what can happen, and they will know." Okay. So Deku didn't hear anything about the last part. He's stuck on the fact that he's quirkless, so he doesn't know about the radiation or the spider bite or anything. So they're walking home, and a certain incident happens. Someone is robbing a convenience store, and Hisashi steps up, tries to take care of the robber, but before the robber can do anything, before Hisashi can do anything to like stop the robber shoots him and Ingo, but he didn't mean to shoot them. He didn't mean to shoot Ingo, at least. It was kind of just a warning shot because of what happened, because Ingo ran up to Hisashi, and Deku just looks at this and he's just like, "Two things, one day. My parents are dead, and I'm quirkless too, and I couldn't have done anything. Why must I be so weak? Why does everything have to happen to me?" And Deku notices that the heroes aren't here, and he's like, "Why aren't the heroes stepping? Why aren't they stopping them? Why aren't they saving my mom and dad?" And he's confused by this, and one thought goes through his mind: heroes. They're the bane of this world. Deku's not going to be a villain, of course. He's going to be a vigilante. He wants to be a hero under his own rights. So, Deku is now homeless, of course, but of course, Mitsuki hears about the incident, and they can't find Izuku anywhere. 2 year time skip. Izuku is 6. He's kind of been living on the streets. He goes to shelters once or twice just to grab some food. He gets out of there unnoticed because he doesn't want kids, because he'll be put in an orphanage, and he doesn't want to be put in an orphanage. So, something starts happening to him. His hands start sticking to things, and they won't unstick. So he's like, I'm quirkless, this shouldn't be happening. And he notices his body is like changing physically. He's getting stronger. It's a slower process. Like once every 4 months, he gets a new 6-pack. And he gets a new pack. You know, like first it starts out as a 2-pack, then a 4-pack, and then it becomes a 6-pack. And he's so confused. He's like, what the? And he has this weird sensing ability that just helps him sense danger. Of course, this is also all of Spider-Man's powers. By the way, down in the comments, do you want him to also have Miles Morales' powers or just the Spider-Man powers? Because I will gladly do the Miles Morales. So he sits down and he starts training this power because he really, really wants to. So he starts training this power, and he's like, holy, and I can, what? What's happening to my body? And so he notices that he can just create a web fluid kind of thing, but he can't concentrate it at all. So he's like, maybe I can build something. It's been like 5 or 6 years, so he's 12. I'm pretty sure a 12-year-old could do this. He's smart. I mean, no formal schooling, but he picks up things quickly, easily. So he goes to the library. Of course, he keeps his clothes clean by washing them in the in a non-polluted lake in the forest that he sees, and he washes his clothes there every day. So his clothes aren't that ragged, but they're kind of ragged. So like, you would just think that, oh, those are just some old clothes that he put on to come here. So he takes up a book of mechanic engineering, and he takes it back. He grabs some spare parts from a dumpster. You can find anything in a dumpster, trust me. I found a Nokia in a freaking dumpster, and I was confused, and the thing was still intact, of course, because Nokias are indestructible. And so he also finds a Nokia, and he disassembles it by prying it open with a 6-pack, because any normal person couldn't do it. So he does that, and he starts building. And he builds this thing, and he notices that it comes out the top of his wrist, right near what his pulse would be at, near his thumb. And he's like, maybe I can put a concentrated point there, just release it from there, the thing will catch it, and I can just immediately, spray it out immediately. So he creates it, and he starts training a lot. Like, a lot. He starts mastering this power. 3-year time skip. It'd be around where the end of middle school would be. He already has his suit, I'm going to put some changes to the Spider-Man suit. If any of you are MCU fans or anything, or any type of Spider-Man fan, you're going to hate me. But, instead of the iconic red and blue, to match his hair, I'm going to make, it's going to be like not green and blue. I don't want to do green and blue. What goes good with green? Not yellow. Green and black. That is a good combination. So, where the blue would be, it would be black. Where the red would be, it'd be green. And instead of a black spider, it's a green spider. And I just think that looks really cool. And he also has the green tinted glasses, because his eyes are green. And I just think that's sick. So, he's been doing vigilante hero work for about a year now. All of the heroes are like, we gotta catch this vigilante. All the heroes are debating, because some are like, he's doing a good job. He may not be allowed to do this because he's not allowed to do it because of the law, but still, he is doing a good thing for society. He helps people, and it's not like he's going overboard with anything. He takes down the villains, knocks them out, and usually just webs them or whatever he does somewhere for the police to find the guy after the victim reports the guy. So, but all the heroes clinically agree this could destroy hero society, though. Because if he gets too popular, people would trust him more than we. than us. So Izuku, of course, keeps his suit under his clothes, and since he doesn't do anything for money, he'll sometimes pickpocket a villain lightly. You know, it's just a casual pickpocket, so he can get some food and a couple pair of clothes. So he's going along with a jacket. He has a jacket on because it's when would it be? It would be around spring, yeah. So it's around spring. He has a sweatshirt on and some pants and shoes, and of course, and he keeps his hood. He keeps his mask in his pocket at all times, and he hears the explosion. He's like, "What the hell is that?" In this timeline, All Might still dropped it because he kind of went into Small Might form in the middle of his jump, and he had to force himself into All Might form. But in that Small Might form, he kind of was flipping around, and it dropped out of the same spot where it would have. And so, So he kind of just like he takes off his clothes, of course, because his suit is under his pants, shoes, and socks and stuff, and he puts his mask on, and he's like, and he jumps to the ledge, and he goes like, "Why does that boy seem so familiar? That yellow hair. Oh wait, I gotta focus. Why aren't the heroes doing anything? Oh wait, I forgot they have a freaking corrupt system. God, I have to do everything on my own." So, and he like webs in. He does a double web shoot, and he takes out both of the eyes of the sludge villain. And he drops it into the bottle. He drops them into the bottles, and he webs up Bakugo, and he just pulls him out and takes off the webs off of him. And this thing is pissed, by the way. It is absolutely pissed. And so it starts rushing at Izuku, but Izuku is dodging everything, and he's trying to figure out a way to stop this villain because it's pretty much sludge, honestly. But anyways, guys, you're gonna have to see the end of the fight in the next part. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you liked the Deku was abandoned, comment down below, and if there's enough people that say that they liked the first part of What If Deku Was Abandoned, I'll keep doing that series. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoy this. Like and subscribe because you guys are all awesome. And I hope you guys have a great